What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about Tesla and Tesla's stock price in 2030. So a former employee of Tesla has some crazy price predictions on where he thinks the price of Tesla will be by 2030 and a little bit beyond that. And I want to talk about Tesla for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm talking about stocks a little bit more here on the channel. I'm getting more into them. I'm getting more invested into them. I am an investor of Tesla, and I want to start by saying, now is a great time to start diversifying your portfolio. Of course, with crypto, stocks, real estate, this is the time. Maybe not real estate just yet. We might get that big correction that everybody is saying. So we might want to wait on that one. But with Tesla, in the last month, okay, a lot of tech stocks have been just hammered this year. Tesla's down 27% in the last month, down 15% in the last year, but it's really getting hit hard right now. It's down to $223. And I think this is a great target because our yearly low is at 206.86. Could be heading down there again. Our yearly high is 414.50. Market cap right now of about $700 billion. Of course, Tesla is not just an EV company. It is a bigger company than that. It's really artificial intelligence. That is really what Tesla is selling. They're selling data. They're selling tech. Yes, of course, their big claim to fame are EVs and electric vehicles, but there's so much more than that. And maybe in another video, we'll dive into that a little bit deeper and talk more about Tesla and why I think they're such a great company for the future. However, I will say this. I'm not as heavily invested in Tesla as I am in some of my ETFs, as well as some of the individual stocks that I talked about in my previous video, like Apple, Amazon, and Alphabet. Those are my top three right now. Of course, that list can change. And when it does, if it does, I'll talk about it here on the channel. But I want to talk about what this former Tesla employee said about the stock price by 2030. So get this. A former Tesla employee said this about Tesla. His prediction is $26,500 stock price by 2030. Now, of course, they may go through some stock splits from now until then, but what could Tesla possibly do that would make it 30 times more valuable than it is right now? Now, for some of you watching this coming over from the crypto side of things, a 30x in the stock market from now until 2030 is insane. But we see it. We see companies go up by thousands of percent, and it happens. It's just a little less rare, right? And it's a different asset class. Like stocks are meant for, lower volatility, right? Extremely lower volatility than crypto. Now, Tesla is very unique because it's viewed as an auto company, as I mentioned at the top, but it's much more than that. When you look at it, it is way, way more. And it's AI, it's auto, of course, it's energy, it's robotics, it's manufacturing, it's data, much, much bigger than what you see on the surface. Now, this former Tesla employee, Farsad Mesbahi, also sees Tesla getting to $48,000 by 2035. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. That's almost another double up from 2030 to 2035. Now, these numbers are not investment advice. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but they are based on primary technologies behind the Tesla company. Of course, they just rolled out their new robot. I don't know if you saw little images or pictures or videos of that, but I think what really catapults Tesla is they were first to the EV space. Right? So they have all of that tech, and I think they will sell that tech to other companies. And here's the other thing. They're not just in the automobile industry. This AI, artificial intelligence, we know this is the future, and they are a leader already in that space. So yes, I own some Tesla stock. I've traded some Tesla stock in the last few years. However, I do think it is a great buy and hold, in my opinion. If you're looking at it, from an individual stock perspective. Of course, you can get Tesla in a lot of different ETFs as well. If you don't want to just invest in one stock, you can invest in a basket of stocks and have Tesla in it with a strong position within that ETF. We'll talk more about that here on the channel as well. Thank you all so much for popping in. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video. If I can find the end broadcast.